Oh, hello. Welcome to a new video. My name is Gabriela, and today I find myself in the underrated city of Clermont, an area with so much growth. I most definitely do not want you guys to miss out on this opportunity. The property we're touring today is a 6-bedroom, 4-bathroom with a 3-car garage and much over 2,000 square feet. Now guys, I hope you enjoy, and let's start with this tour. And starting this tour right ahead from the main entrance, we just want to talk about how much space this home has. This has over 3,400 square feet. This model is also available a little bit smaller without the extended bonuses, which would put it around the 2,500 mark. But we are looking at the really big one today. Starting with this main entrance, we have this grand foyer where you have this hallway where you can most definitely decorate. I do like that they have the tray ceilings, which of course just elevates the space, makes it feel much more open, much more fresh. Love the accents that they have, very modern. Now to the left side, we're gonna start with this first section where we're gonna have 2 bedrooms and the shared bathroom. These bedrooms are actually, I would say they're probably a little bit extra large, just because you can most definitely tell a queen size. And look at all the space, dressers, side tables, and definitely a lot of room to still decorate. I do want to mention about this specific room is these 3 panels, these 3 windows right over here. I just picture a teenage girl out here just reading her books and just enjoying the view here. And of course, enjoying the sunshine of this beautiful area. Exiting out of the bedroom, we're gonna walk and turn into the left side where we're gonna see the shared bathroom. This is perfect also if you have guests and you don't want them to go upstairs. This is a plus for you. You have quartz countertops, white cabinets. This particular model does already come with a lot of upgraded features, but just gives you an idea with all of the upgrades that this builder is able to do for you. You have this white subway style tile here in the shower all the way up, and of course your tub. Exiting out of the bathroom towards the left side, we're gonna turn into bedroom number 2. I do like that most of the best bedrooms are actually here on the first floor, so it's just a little bit more family friendly. You can still tell a lot of space, fans also included, plenty of room for extra large dressers, those 2 side tables, plenty of room for decoration. Even if you have a kid that has all the toys and all the knickknacks, you can most definitely fill out the room and still have plenty of space. You do still have a window bringing in beautiful natural light. Now exiting from this section of the property, stepping in back to the main hallway, we're gonna pass a few things, starting with the stairway that's gonna take you into the extended bonus, and of course the loft in this home. We're gonna take a look at that later in the video. And then we're gonna step into what could be your future open concept. This is just a glamorous house that's just very welcoming, and like I mentioned, is very family friendly. Starting right ahead with the dining area, this is an area where you can still have an open concept, but everything just makes sense in terms of layout. You do have a table for about 6 to 7 adults over here, and just the perfect space just to entertain. Stepping in first to the family room. Your area where you're going to be most likely with your friends and family watching TV, enjoying the fireplace. I do love that this is just a very cozy area, easy to decorate, easy to bring all your furniture. And I actually do want to highlight the decoration because it's just very welcoming, and I do love the neutrals as it definitely elevates the space, makes it feel much more cozy and much more fresh. Right behind me, you'll see that they have the 100-inch TV. You have, of course, the fireplace. That's just an idea of what you can do with this space. Another plus about this area is that we have this 3-panel door over here that's gonna lead to your covered lanai. Eventually, when you add the pool, you'll see it in some of our shots, in our drone shots. Even some of the neighbors already have pools, so you know for sure this is an area where if you want to build that dream pool, want to build that dream backyard, you can most definitely do so. And this is a property that is sitting in a 60-foot lot, so you have plenty of room to play around with. To my right side of the kitchen, before we step in, you have a couple things. You have a bathroom. This would be perfect when you add that pool. People can just shower out here. And then to the left side, you have an extra bonus kind of office space, plenty of space for those that work from home. Just a standard room. You do still have a closet, and still, of course, you do have the view of the backyard that you can definitely enjoy. Now, let's go to the kitchen. This kitchen is most definitely a gourmet kitchen. Starting right ahead with the island. This is just the kind of island that you just have to stop and just off for a moment. Quartz countertops, plenty of room for those that do love to decorate as well. I would probably maybe add some Christmas decorations. I know Christmas is coming soon. We were just talking about this, how we will maybe decorate, have a few trees and just a few garlands around. You have a sink on this side of the island. You do have your dishwasher and a lot of cabinetry on this side as well. On the sides of the island, you have a few plugs. So if you are cooking or doing anything on this side, it is very easy to work on this island. Continuing with the rest of the kitchen, you have your cooktop over here. This is something that you can most definitely upgrade if you like to in this type of property. Another thing we want to point out is this blue-gray backsplash tile that they added to the kitchen. This is what I mean when professionals come and decorate a home. You can most definitely tell that the combination of colors just makes sense. But beautiful, beautiful, and it's just very cozy, very family friendly. These are colors that you can most definitely see in a family home. All the cabinets are very nice. They of course have a lot of nice finishes. Looks like they were carved, and just a lot of space. You can never go wrong with a lot of space in the kitchen. In terms of appliances in this type of kitchen, these are appliances. You have a standard package and you have an upgraded package that you can most definitely, when you come and for a visit, determine which one best fits, and then you can determine which type of fridge, oven, microwave, dishwasher, and cooktop you can choose for you and your family. On the left side of the kitchen, we have this door which leads to your pantry. This is a walk-in pantry. I usually like to step in so you guys can tell how huge these are and how much space you have in this section. Stepping out of the pantry, let's close this door over here. You have an extra section on this side as well, maybe for that coffee machine, that air fryer, whatever you want to have on this side. This extra section, this is something that they added additionally. I would usually probably see this or in a more traditional home, maybe like a mudroom, something when you come home, you just want to throw all your things here. This is usually what you would see, but I do like that they turned this into a useful space. On the right side, you have the laundry. Very funky, cool tiles on the floor. It just definitely looks very, very nice. And you have your washer dryer cabinets as well, private light, private door, and towards the back, I'm not going to show it, unfortunately. This is the 3-car garage, but this is the model home, so they have a mess in there, so I'm not going to do that to you guys. Before we check out the second story, let's go check out the primary suite. And passing your living space in the really nice corner of the home, we're gonna find the primary suite, welcomed by these French doors. This is something that I do love when they add into the primary suite. You have tracing ceilings that welcome you, elevating the space, making it feel much more open, much bigger. A king-size bed fits very comfortable here with extra side tables, extra side seatings, and plenty of room to decorate. This is just a space that you can most definitely come here, relax, and enjoy, of course, a good night's sleep. Stepping into this other section of the room, we're gonna find a few things, starting with the walk-in closet. This is, of course, a closet that you can most definitely use to bring all your clothes, all your shoes, and still have plenty of room to, of course, keep a couple more knickknacks if you wanna keep it in this area. Stepping out of this walk-in closet, to my left side, you have another closet. This one's just a little bit smaller, so maybe for him that maybe has a little bit just shirts and pants, you can just keep him on this side, but just definitely still a plus, so you can, of course, separate the spaces a little bit better in your family. Now finishing with this closet, we're gonna step into the main area of this bathroom. This is just a bathroom with a layout that makes sense, very practical for every day. You do have a dual sink, however, they're split, and in between the sinks, we have a jacuzzi. I don't know about you guys, but this is perfect for those after very, very stressful days of work. Come here, relax. And even if you have kids, this is a plus too. You can definitely have a lot of fun here with them. But this is a bathroom that has really nice finishes. You have the quartz countertops, you have the gray cabinetry in the very, very nice wood quality. You have a private toilet with a private light, of course, private door. And then you have a stand-in shower with glass doors, ceramic tile all the way up, and really nice, cool, neutral colors in the flooring as well. I do love that it's like a waterfall shower head, so it just adds a little bit more elegance into the room. Now guys, we are pretty much done with the first story of this beautiful home. Let's go check out the second story of this home. Now coming up to the second story, the first thing we're gonna notice is that there's a lot of space up here. We're gonna leave the loft to the end because it's my favorite section of this area, starting right ahead with the bedroom. Starting with bedroom number one, this one towards the front of the home. This I would probably consider kind of like a second master. So if you can most definitely tell, this is a huge room. There is so much space out here. You can probably even turn this into some form of movie room or something like that, some form of entertainment section, because there's just a ridiculous amount of space out here. But if you do have that teenage girl or that teenage boy that maybe needs a little bit more space and you have a big family, this could be a plus for you. You have a gorgeous window over here that, like I mentioned on the first floor, it just gives you the vibe, the look that you just want to sit down, read a book, study out here, and just enjoy the view and of course the sunshine in this area. This is just a plus that you most definitely will not see in a lot of new construction homes being built. They are still double panel windows, so very energy efficient, just of course the shape of them. Now stepping out of the bedroom, we're gonna step into the right side and visit the shared bathroom. This one is a very standard bathroom. You have one sink with the quartz countertops with of course the cabinetry. They have the gray color, a tub, and of course tile all the way up. You have ceramic tile also in the bathroom, wood throughout the rest of the property. And this is something that you can of course change depending on your design likes. Finishing this hallway, we are in another bedroom. This one's another really, really big bedroom. I would probably say they're just as big as the master in the first floor, just without the bathrooms, but most definitely an area where you can have multiple even beds. You could probably split this in between two queen size and just definitely split the room a little bit like that. I do love the extra space, and you can tell that even with this huge type of desk, there's so much room left. Now in comparison to the first one we saw in the second story, this one does have a walk-in closet, which is a plus if you're giving it to, you know, that teenager that just of course has that huge collection of shoes, toys, or whatever, but most definitely a plus of this particular side of the house. Now let's go check out the loft. And passing the main stairs to come to the second story, welcome to the loft. This is just an area where if I were younger and had this, we would have had so much fun up here. Starting with this first section, they have some form of like mini kitchen over here. I would personally maybe add, just like how they did, just an extra fridge, maybe an extra freezer, so you can have all of your drinks ready for you to enjoy up here for a nice movie night. Continuing with the space, just a lot of area where you can have a pool table, or they even have extra seating just for those teenagers to entertain themselves. You can most definitely turn this space into even some form of arcade if you really want to. Now, they don't really have it here pictured, but all I see here is a huge TV or some form of theater style area where you can most definitely play a huge movie over here, have a lot of popcorn, have a lot of friends, and in just exactly this type of house, just have a nice night with you and your family. Now guys, I really hope you guys enjoyed this tour. This is a beautiful property here in Clermont. Now let's go right ahead and talk about the area, the numbers, and of course what this builder includes. Now guys, let's go right ahead with what you guys want to know in terms of this beautiful home. Just a brief summary, this was a 6-bedroom with 4 bathrooms and a 3-car garage with over 3,400 square feet. This specific property has an asking price of $795,000. Now, there are some other properties in this neighborhood. If maybe you have a smaller family, you don't necessarily need those 6 bedrooms. They do have options with 4 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. It just depends what you're looking for. Now, a bonus about this builder is that they're also providing you with up to $40,000 in flex money. What does that mean? So if you buy using their preferred lender, or even if you buy in cash, you can get up to $40,000 towards your closing costs, buying down points, designing, and of course even refinancing, of course after 6 to 18 months after you buy the property. So this is just a plus and a specific bonus about buying with this specific builder. This property in specific, just because it's a little bit wider, sits in a 60-foot lot. So you do get a bigger backyard than most of the other lots in the neighborhood. You do have 50-foot lots also available in the neighborhood. Also still have incentives with $35,000 towards incentives. These are gonna be smaller homes between 3 to 5 bedrooms. Just depends what you're looking for and what your family needs are. In terms of the neighborhood itself, you have an HOA, no CDD. HOA is $145 a month and includes high-speed internet, your cable, pools, cabanas, trails throughout the entire neighborhood. And it is a really nice, quiet neighborhood. Right now, they're still finishing some of the construction. There's only 15 lots left. So once that's done, it's just literally serene. Talking a little bit about Clermont, this is an area that I usually find a little bit underrated just because of it being a little bit more outside of the Orlando area. You are still just 30 to 35 minutes from Orlando, so still fairly practical to work over there in Orlando and drive back. Or maybe some of like the Winter Garden area or the Disney area could still be very efficient to live in the area, as you're just around the 30 to 35 minute mark as well. Downtown Clermont is just 5 to 10 minutes from this specific neighborhood, where you're gonna have restaurants, local amenities, you're gonna have a lot of different events, farmers markets, and even Wine Down Fridays, where you can go to all of the different stores and actually try different wines throughout the neighborhood, and of course meet what the area has to offer. There's a beautiful trail park around Clermont's lake, so I do recommend it if you're coming into the area and want to pursue an active lifestyle as well. This is an area that I usually see perfect for those that love to live in an area a little bit more quiet. You still have the rolling hills, you'd still have more nature, more outdoorsy lifestyle without necessarily, of course, giving up the idea of being close to a big city like Orlando, or even some of the other cities like I mentioned, Winter Garden, Wildwood, Leesburg, that are also areas that most definitely benefit you in terms of employment and also, of course, things to do. Now guys, I really hope you enjoyed this tour. We really had fun touring this property. I love showing you the best options in the market right now, and of course what all of these builders have to offer. There is a lot of options right now in the market, but in terms of the builders that I show you guys is usually the builders I personally trust, and I know that you guys will have the best service and of course the best experience working with them. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and of course ring the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly videos. You must definitely follow us in our social media, as you can most definitely meet some of the team members in my team that will most probably be helping you find your next dream property. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.